Abusia na Yaa Brefo is very very angry. Ni buafu pa. Ni nyina ne se eye owura Annor Dompreh one eye emifa case a esi a ono so kwotena TV so kwaka bi no. Abusia okire ma Ghana fu bi asem o kan no Ghana fu bi akotwena no esibone eni nti wa be fire those nkrofo a omo condemn na asem o kan fa eye NDC lady emifa ho no asem no ho enwa chi no watoto bi so ama eye owura Captain Smart abusuan yenti eye nana Yaa Brefo enum asem na won so kire wadwen
montie ni nyira esi asamo jimie sebe mo de aba platforms ready di obi maame me obi maame o me obi maame me obi maame na me wo fie so anka ope what dey me channel me obi maame na me wo fie anka ope pa wo fie obi eni wa yenim no obi eni wa oye popular wo fie o sebe mumu bi no obi a. And I won't even say those here on my app watching me or my personal friends. Because some of the things I post on my Facebook page, some of the people who claim to be friends, who like or who has followed me and are begged to be followed. Omoka who be lady matter. Yeah, Monjing. I keep saying Mumubi. Before I'm over Monjing. Because say Onia TV, Onia FM, e post BB. Now when TNC, now it's 1 hour can kwase asem didi matter. And now me post BB. Now didn't when TNC, now can kwase asem asabi. Roads in the boots, and they boot for boot. You know, you're sa. Better natural. You will share. You will find people say, "Oh, yeah, me film. I understand, but sometimes you need to pump in some sense into some people. A be a chill, a be yare, because we'll be supposed to be in your dad, watching. Obi can be now when in your watch, watching. And what's now can't quasi as I said, Obi a man woman. I don't mind. Me no mammy. And you know nearby. It doesn't matter how you see me. I'm not even a bush your man carpet. You'll be mammy. Me, you'll be mammy. You'll be yere. Men ware wo bema wo kra so ye bema mumu bisimo ye ma seme mumu bi ama mobra mo wo bra bo a ne se de bia muti social media di atem no kabana mo Yaa Brefo adwuma bia you come and comment briefly and you go your way and GH positive electron don't mind them senior sweet sometimes you need to the bia you have to put them in their place me oba me pe baby adru ababom enti say advocate for ma na bi kasa no man kasa ya we should be able to point it out any politics because nipa no a Ghana for to abama omon any NDC for nkwane to you and I will feel so ye NDC ni a wonya NDC ni same and I also ye MPP ni a wonya MPP ni same because those people who lead you they are people we rock with ye ni omon enam they know us very well they know our feeling and who we like and love. Own him. And today with Jimmy is having our social media now. Oh, you know, in the best of it won't change anything. It won't change the love that people have. As Santi Jai Jimmy, you know. What I say also maybe woman issues with a lot of prayer. Sometimes I feel so pray. And now the emotions so kasa. It gives him up. It makes it look like I say emotional intelligence, like how you can calm down. See how I feel your market sometimes, or even Patrick Papa sometimes, he will say what he wants to say. But Obiane said your casa. You can also blame him. Obiane said your casa. And it said your personal can say. But it comes out negative. It doesn't papa. And look, the same way a former first lady, a disrespected speaker, I boldly said it. Now look, if you don't have the stomach to become a politician or a politician's wife, don't venture. Because there's no way any minority, whether it's MPP or NDC in minority, ever can be papa be a president in parliament. No, can I say no president no be there. So person tipo, yes, person you block what you know say you wouldn't get what you want there. And how she handled herself during the final State of the Nation address. Yeah, it wasn't appropriate. We didn't even know her like that. And the way she went about it, for Christ's sake. Not encourage. Likewise, this woman, and I've said she's beautiful. I like her. Don't make that mistake. Interview. But for you to call another man, not a silly man, silly child. Not silly man, silly child. For whatever it is that he did to provoke you, we a politician so stomach it. Because if the president can swear you in and tell you, he doesn't want it. And the things he felt went wrong in the other government are echo. Some of the appointees, Kasafin, any say, Nipano, so you don't start in that manner. So that Nipano no drain what's in the baby a gun of what to Abaman. Yeah, for or being father Samuel could be in the show. Because on what way, won't tell the Numkasa in that manner. Won't they crowd your mower? Won't tell the so you don't behave in area because you love somebody so much. And even in the video I did, or today's power I did, or sharing my thoughts on the issue, I condemn the fact that Omatana was Obia Sama Waka Wabonti on social media. Na Obi by so by Betia. Nipa Moai Yakam Wansam. Samo chairman see a friend Nipanan Casam necessity. So I'm numbered my name, Oliver Cowie, nay Nayaji MC. So I was it, yes, I know party. Maybe I asama can maybe or can maybe yes and truffle for the say ya church or near Basa fan no or pacho whistle blow or take or no whistle blowing. But he didn't mean to impugn the integrity of Parliament. And why would you even waste everybody's time for somebody to come and sit there for hours before you decide to do anything? Oh, them chen. Before you decide, he's wasted everybody's time. That's why attention seeker. Me as only a man attention because that's what he wanted. Anyway, a friend of his met him on the corridor when he was going out and said, "Why drink power? Oh, why drink?" And if I come out tomorrow and say, "Oliver, you come here and come insult me," but Nipa no kind they won't find it wrong because me we him because ya ball pass it to matem. Na be a say adwuma na me yen mejai and adwuma na me yen ebema ebebotomi na matweme ho na mejai wunya why tini shepo because wunya you some of you no nonsense ni bit some you won't pull me out of my job. I've done more than 20 years and that same job mumu be to me friends me peduma wa ha mumu be to me friends me ba school mumu be to me friend and I minister and aboa me wa ha mumu be the same people who insult you tomorrow. They will meet you outside and they say take picture with me. Nipa no odi wata mo be say hia. The same mo no and I make a mumu be you are nobodies. Mumu be me kwa America embassy omo go Ghana for only they omo pie be shebe yani ebia wo gate na no kra wonya ho nyina ebia wonya ho nyina. My first traveling, it was John Dramani Mahama who gave me that open door to travel abroad. My car several times. The very first time I walked to Jubilee, sometimes even the secretary of Nanado doesn't know say what friend me pose me mra ho enti shepo kotopum dede she newu. Why wu? If the only words you can choose to use on me man woman and you won't she because me fam ma ofie me ware wuni. I'm not married to your wuni. Me ware wo seso so them say me ware wo se na me ne wo be twempra enti sabe munya jimi mumu bi munya jimi no emwa. I will share my mind today, my thoughts tomorrow next I'll do that. You won't silence anybody on radio or social media. Sabe mujimi no fan silence ye mu bio me ma try show fantinis ma try show me try watch me start to say me adwuma we MPP aba NDC abɛsen MPP aba and NDC aba menyaye entinye nne na wo jimie said wo de be ma megyan it won't happen nti munyaye jimie no why e postu ya kire ya dwen ene. It was wrong for her to call somebody's husband silly child, and for her to even notice no obekwa akopacho obekwa say sorry, for her to know say she might be right in getting angry and frustrated by the minority appointment committee, i.e. minority for only be or minority. Sasa no mbetwe ni tan. Yeah, you will have little to say when it comes to even floor of parliament. Some so osimesi we yem in your report. Ne copy floor of parliament. Omoye county there would not be even any need to the obet me any questions no. The obet me any question answer. Who question area won't mean deny any pan because your numbers are few. Or they say, Abdul, you're watching from Nigeria. How are you? You want to invite who? Hope you will come to see your brother. Of course. I don't know where you invite me. Where, my dear? Solomon, I said don't mind them. Let me mind them. Solomon, sometimes they be me a bit Jimmy too much. And a bit more I mean say about my partner Muji. Minim. And a panel should do her 20, 50 Ghana, 100 Ghana. Nipo ball and so class I didn't quasi some no shiamia or friend my sister. Or friend my sister. Yeah, I didn't say. You better read you any TV. I can say my mouthful. Now, by this time, we will such chance to crank San Germany and can quasi by this time. Because Omoete Parliament or don't want to do her baby now, my niece woman. A be my classmate as an age. A be also we am penny force name. Oh, let me tell you, a be or me am penny force name. It is a way Jimmy afa Jimmy baby fa. Why? So we are there. Only nyansa no adwumu na. Fa ko baby because so wo tie asem no wantie asi a asem no kwa wontie ase. So wo tie na wantie asi ni atwro bibi ho. Na wo de no be ka asem adidi atemo a wontie ase. Because in my family we are not hungry. We are not paupers. Look, we are not paupers. We are not hungry. I'm not a poor girl. In hear me. In control. In hear me. Ya me in hear me. If for nothing at all, dear, maybe we be a union be. Onion no, or be on room a quarter. Dear me, it be on room a quarter. What to more, what to think of former and Triana, what to so jam dear age me. What's the meaning of that? There, Jimmy, no. Now it's social media because some Sahana and did you tell former first lady when did you tell us the look? Ask her. Ushiana yes and why? Or a madam Ushiana bisan me come again me come again. O can be near ya meka and ya met the match and found only would power here. As some now can Sabin show woman Yabeka Sabi since you soon more so to Mika. Sebe and nipa no yes and no veteran way free. What to them channel? Me, I won't even support anybody who say the casa and the position will be over casa be as we on the show. Now you because she was fighting for a cause. But if you want to fight for a cause, ensure yes, ensure share, ensure unify, ensure share so make me a foul. Me can someone yachel, but men can't one quasia. That is me. Even in my way of letting her know this is wrong, and because of that, some people feel so more bad juma position wonya na feel or the transfer for so and you might give credence to some of these people who say so. Because affirmative action, but we are asking for everybody to make sure that 30% they are here. So you must all set an example, especially when you're appointed by John Dramani Mahama or whoever it is in any position. Set an example for other young ladies to follow. Into way nebeshe, koleshe, na ojina ho no kre de esiye e ma asem ne bae de ote ne nchen no obechiri koku yayra but de yenyina ehu ye e wo social media sabre no na de Annor Dompreh cry no obi entwae enti enu empio obi na edi adanse ene but the pie ye ene de wote ye because it means that nipa no kra directed the your friend is saying micro minority to Annor Dompreh because utie koku yayira kra na the man decided to go and say hello to Omanebo and no from nowhere akomande de wo so I understand that said shem kokoye beti as if so we mechiano you might not even know the history between the two of them people are wooden but the yes na ebufu ye nyina ye hwe ni abre ye pervert yeti oso mo twemanso ni pe amono na twemanso abonten o ya attention seeker oso mo twemanso we manso yi nka motimi atwene nra ade na eye Monday ade na mo twemanso ni Tuesday because in no post no oyeye in Monday you could have done that why today which was yesterday entie bia ebufu aba you could pass that comment who can minority no catch us are you talking to me and also if you like walk away because where you are you found yourself in parliament his grounds you see how all the parliamentarians came together to say this is wrong you see how all the parliamentarians including the minority all condemned that action it wasn't like it was the way the reaction to the action that came yes bibi anko papa enje grade no kre but the tori bia bibi koka papa no a bia obeje grade na hu hia ne bia na eje grade ho because baby wo ha nipa bebere hwe to koje grade a bia na nka nye sa na otie ba na dash by foforo bia di na obi ehu bibi foforo ho nso bia na normal circumstances you probably wouldn't react that way that is why I do baby judges had to call I remember Sir John late then they had to go and apologize in court that Beshi Nemane Kasa. That's all I was trying to say. Think about what you say before you talk. Yen to me from yen to me pa. But where you say it, Dr. Semfufro Kodina Kufo enim edidi nothing. When the security wanted to add, Kufo said, no, stop, allow him. That might not be the appropriate place because you can actually say what you want to say without the insult. You can share your thoughts without the insult. What did I say? You can share your thoughts without the insult. And it's a makabi people no wadwene ansai. O feel say anya woda, o betimi a kire wadwene ho. Ya me nso me hu ni say. De me nso me ti ye ni. Ma fire osimesi wo so wa be fire. Ba wo fire na man woman. Who is this man talking? Utrisho. Unni no se na ye man no. Unni en na ye man no. Unni na ye man. What did they mention? Unni en na ye sa man na wo kan wasa. Such stupidity. Stupidity. Me say it won't stop me from sharing my thoughts. Adwuma ene me ni wa me ana me jaye adwuma we ya o kira menya fofo. En na ye moyal. Ne me jaye adwuma we ya o kira menya fofo. Believe you me. Me jaye na I won't even go asking for it. Me control letter. Me control letter me any application that. Think that my first time I did that was time I meba a judge access and I'm going interview control letter. Me started JID. Me ko piece a attachment. Me you father that since sit na ho na ye adwuma. O ya de we ye adwuma. Stayed there for 8.5 years. Me free piece. And I'm called multimedia. Multimedia from producing and a bear me presenter. Me feel angel and a friend me. All them thing. Me free angel and a media general a friend. No less a person than the group CEO herself. It wasn't once, it wasn't twice. They had called me several times. This last time that I'm working there, it took her to come in for me to go there. And see, I'm not just a mere media person that you think you are insulting or hurting. Because my line of work, I will certainly step on your toes. Me social story, me social program na me. Me tiwe me social program. Nye no bi na me. see. Oh, any social program na me from the time I'm home TV so I do political and social both. And in politics, you certainly speak against one policy or the other, by one person or the other. One policy or the other. How Nanado became a friend was when I spoke against his actions, that he realized I know where this is going, how she's going, and how people are telling me this woman, watch out, watch out, watch out, because how they treated Afoko was not too good.